Hello, this is Kelly with Xima Software. In this tutorial, we'll be showing you how to configure alerts and triggers for real-time events. This is a great feature to notify key people when a threshold has been met in real time. A common example would be to notify you if the number of calls in a queue has exceeded a set amount, and we'll show you how to configure that now. You do need to be an admin of the software to configure these. In this case, we're logged into the admin UI as you see on the screen. On the left-hand side, you'll navigate to Admin and then Alerts and Triggers. Go to Real-Time Triggers and Create New, and just simply click on the ellipsis on the right-hand side. For this training, we'll show you one that is already configured, but we'll go through these row by row. First of all is the name. Now, this is not how it'll be displayed in the alert itself. This is how we title the alerts in this UI. I would encourage you to be descriptive in what the alert is so that as you build more and more of these alerts, you'll know which one is which for future editing and deleting. In this case, it is going to be 10 calls are in the customer service queue. Next up is the value. Click on the ellipsis on the right-hand side, and you'll see a ton of options in here, ranging from counts, durations, some miscellaneous values. You could even build a formula of what to look for. In this case, I'm going to go to count and queued calls. Time frame is set to now as opposed to the total for the day thus far. I'm going to just leave it on count, go to group queue, and I'm going to select customer service, and that is good to go. I'll click OK here. Next up is to trigger the threshold, at what threshold that is. In this case, I'm going to say greater than 9 calls in queue. Remember, I wanted to trigger at 10, and I can absolutely do greater than or equals to, lots of options. The second section is about who receives that message and how. You are required to put in a desktop user, meaning it'll actually notify the agents or supervisors if they're logged into their client. In this case, I'll set it up for the 61 agents that are a part of the customer service queue. You can do that easily by going view by group or view by agent. In this case, I'll do group, and I've selected customer service. Next up is the desktop message itself. What does it say when it pops? In this case, it'll be the CS queue has exceeded 10 calls. And you can make this big text, small text, lots of details, whatever you see fit. Click OK. Next up is the desktop alert level. This means, will it be simply a white box? Is it going to be a red box? Is it going to be flashing? Hence normal, warning, and then emergency. Finally is the email. Now, email is optional, but we encourage you to set those up for those thresholds that you want to be notified of, even if you're not an agent, you're not logged into a client, or you want to know even though you weren't there that day. In this case, simply add an email address, and if you want to add more than one, separate them with a comma before you enter the second address. Add an email subject, and then of course the email body. What's going to be included in that email alert? That's it. Simply click OK, and that'll be added to your list of real-time triggers as you see here.